Good evening, everybody, and welcome as we get started here at Manning Field with Greater Boston League Soccer, boys style, and classical. Almost gave that away. Playing the Crimson Tide, so it's the Rams of classical against the Crimson Tide of Everett. Both teams are looking for their third win. Classical has played a game more than Everett. Everett is 2-0-3. Classical is 2-1-3, so they both have 3 ties. Classical in the green, Everett in the white with the red. As it goes into the Everett bench area, and Classical will get the throw in. A little bit of a late start. Tough when you have triple headers here. Classical trying to center it out in front, got blocked and cleared away. Blocked again by Everett. Tipped loose, but picked up by Everett. They knock it deep. And getting a foot on it. And knocking it away is Joe Rosales. Now they bang it off Everett. Medina will take the throw in. And Everett knocks it out again. Well, off Ramos. Long day. This is the third game, and it's very difficult to play 3 here and be anywhere near on time. This was about 20-25 minutes late starting. It went out off De Leon. High bounce. Everett banged it off Classical. Let's see, is it going to be a throw-in or a corner kick? It was close enough. And it's a throw-in. They finally decide who's going to throw it in. Big hop, bounced over everybody right into the lap of Santos Alvarez in net for Classical. Edwin Alonjor in net for Everett. And it kind of brings back, when I do the Everett games, it kind of brings back memories because 25 years I did their outstanding football games where just about every year they made the Super Bowl. Classical in the middle, tips it ahead, not going to get there. Defense got there first and knocked it away. Classical trying to get around Everett, knocked it out. Bounces by everybody. Classical knocks it back upfield. Headed back by Everett. Everett trying to get by, gets by, and Everett breaks it up. So back and forth we go. They knock it deep. Everett gets there and knocks it out off Classical. And Everett's going to get a corner kick. Great hustle. Classical's trying to let it go out of play. Just before it went out, Everett got a foot on it and knocked it off Classical. Corner kick will come from the far side. They get it out in front. Everett actually got a head on it and knocked it the wrong way, and then Chacon knocked it deeper. And Glasgow's starting it back. Everett takes it away. Bodies go down, they're going to call it on Glasgow. Everett knocks it deep. Glasgow trying to let it go out of play. I think Everett's going to get called for taking Glasgow down. Glasgow player slow getting up, but he gets up. And Glasgow will get the free kick from the end zone. Alvarez will take it. And they get it upfield. Everett has it taken away. Adding right in front of the Everett bench. Winds up all the way back in Glasgow territory as they move it back upfield. Trying to knock it deep. Everett defense gets there, they tip it back, and the goaltender, Alonso, tipped it first and almost left it there for Glasgow. Glasgow's going to be offside. Chacon was way up front, upfield, looking for that pass. Everett knocks it deep. It's going to go out of play. Always baffles me how the ball boys are great. They're running up and down the sideline. But if the ball is down to the left, why is the ball boy way up to the right? Three heads by Everett, one by Glasgow. Everybody trying to get a piece. And Glasgow finally knocks it out just past their bench. High, pop up in the air. You get nervous with these because people try to look to get their heads on it. And if two of them come together, there could be a problem. Blocked by Glasgow, taken away by Glasgow. Starting it back, trying to get it by the defense. Everett finally gets a foot on it and knocks it away. Glasgow will get the throw in down deep. From long range, it goes through. It might have gone wide right, but Alonso grabbed it, held on, and kicked it away. Glasgow. Jose Corral knocked it deep. I thought it went out off Glasgow, but they're calling it off Everett. Out again off Everett. 10 minutes and counting into this first half scoreless GBL action. Everett Crimson Tide, the Glasgow Rams, as Glasgow knocks it out of play. Header by Corral and gets knocked out by Everett. Medina throws it in. Medina with it. Corral taking it to the far side. Everett picks off the pass. Broken up. Nice little touch by Everett to break it up. They knock it deep, looking for a break. Good defense by Rosales, who got over there and got a foot on that. What would have been a breakaway pass. Cleared it away. Fossil knocked it out. Everett will get another corner kick, this one coming from the far side. Everybody picking a partner out in front. They hooked it away from the net. Glasgow knocked it further. And now they knock it even further. It's going to go, was going to go out of play. Everett saved it. Glasgow takes it away. And Glasgow knocks it into their bench. Glasgow gets a head on it, knocks it out. The throw-in will move a little further down. They get it out in front. Everett looking to get a foot on it. And they knocked it home. It took a bounce. I don't think they ever saw it. Kevin Renduris knocked it home. Renderos. It bounced. It went by everybody. And Renderos was there. And there was a Glasgow defender that blocked Alvarez off. And he never saw it. And Renderos tipped it and just knocked it inside the far post. And just about 27 minutes left in this first half. Everett grabs a 1-0 lead. We got a timeout down in the field. We come out of the timeout. Everett grabbing a 1-0 lead here in the early going. And it just had to be Kevin Renderos. Kevin on the spot. He couldn't have been in a better place to pick up that loose ball and have wide open spaces with a Glasgow player blocking off Alvarez, and he banged it home. Glasgow knocked it out. Everett knocked it out. Territorial-wise, it's been just about even. They have the ball in each other's end for about the same amount of time. So we had a late whistle with a knockdown. Glasgow will get a free kick. Just inside midfield. Right at midfield. Long and deep. Everett heads it away. Glasgow keeps it alive. Everett knocks it out. Glasgow knocks it out in their own territory. Just about at the Glasgow bench. The throw in. Glasgow will let it go out of play. Everett couldn't get there to save it. And they'll give it to Alvarez to kick out. Glasgow will make a substitution. They knock it deep. Glasgow hurried to get there. They kept it in. Everett took it away. Glasgow took it back and knocked it out off Everett into their bench area. It's a little bit behind. Corral breaking to the net. Glasgow broke it up nicely. Glasgow finally trying to get it started. Everett takes it away. Behind the back pass, but there was nobody behind him. Glasgow looking to get upfield. It got blocked and knocked out. Arredondo knocked it out. And they knock it away from Corral. Knocked it off away from Medina. It went out. Everett will get the throw in. Headed back. Finally take it away. They started upfield. That's going to give Glasgow a free kick because they got knocked down. I think that was Guzman that got knocked down. They're moving him back. He got knocked down around midfield. They're putting it to 45. Glasgow gained 5 yards. Everett got a piece, and it's going to go out off Everett. Tipped. Everett knocks it away. Classical trying to knock it ahead. Medina couldn't go. He would have been offside if he went. He hesitated, and that forward pass got picked off. They had an opportunity. Carrying it all the way down was Rebello Araju, and he finally lost it out of play. And Alvarez will kick it away. And got knocked out. And that was Galvez knocking it out. And we got contact, little hold, push, shove, hip check. All of the above. And Rosales will kick it away. Haskell has had it Everett in, but they really haven't come close to anything on Alenjua. As we're halfway through and counting this first half, Everett leading it 1-0. Pass too far ahead. And that pass too far ahead. And we're going to get banging and pushing. Classical very quickly knocked it upfield. They almost had a break and they were offside. Chacon breaking, he was way offside. Alengio will kick it away. Kicks it very deep. Takes a couple of big hops. I don't know why Clausen didn't let it go through to Alvarez. Because now Everett's going to get the throw in down deep. Alvarez could have kicked it away. Headed away by Classical again. Classical just sees Everett throw it out of play. And Alvarez will get to kick it away. They tip it all the way back. Rosales does a nice job of blocking Everett away while Alvarez comes out and gets the ball and kicks it away. Headed back by Everett. Taken away by Classical. And we're going to get another contact. Officials not letting much go. From inside the 40. Actually hit the 36, just outside of the 35. They get it toward the net. Good job by Everett to head it away. And Everett controls. And Classical takes it away. Nice little shift getting through, but it pushed it too far and Everett cleared it away. trying to get by. They pushed it, and he pushed it out. Alvarez will get to kick it away again. Glasgow will make a couple of substitutions. Alvarez in net. But Glasgow has been fairly busy. Alonso for Everett hasn't had to do that much. Everett breaks it up. Glasgow takes it away and gets knocked down. Glasgow will get another kick. Chacon looking to get around, almost got by and got taken down. And inside the 40, another free kick. I think this is Alan Malava taking the kick. Almost dead center. They built a whistle for something. They're going to redo the kick from the 40. Glasgow got a head on it, but they had two players way behind everybody offside. Glasgow's going to get called. They just reached out and flattened Corrala. This has virtually been the only way that Alonso has touched the ball, kicking it back to him. He hasn't really had to make any saves. Deflected. Glasgow took it away. And he give it back to Alvarez. He'll kick it away. And he almost gave it away. In fact, he gave a shot away and they score. They gave it away. Kareem Prissy said, "Thank you very much." Alvarez had it, and he just kind of tipped it away. He put it right on the foot of Prissy, and he just banged it home, and Everett has grabbed a 2-0 lead. They gave that one away. Glasgow was a very gracious host there. They had a chance to kick it upfield, and he just misfired trying to get it to one of his players in the middle. He put it right on the foot of Everett, and they knocked it home. Pushing it, Everett gets there first. And they bang it off Everett. Yeah, Robles knocking it out off Everett. Robles will put it in play. And it goes out off Everett again. Off Renderos. Now it goes out off Classical. Decent little crowd here for this one, considering it started very late. Gonzalez got taken down. I think it's Guzman taking the kick. Everett again heads it away. Everett pushing it, they have control, but they lost. They pushed it too far out in front. Classical took it away. They give it back to Alvarez. This time he kicks it upfield. He doesn't pull any punches there. Everett got knocked down. That's a late whistle. I think they finally realized he was down. He wasn't getting up very quickly, although he is getting up. Looked like he was shot with a gun laying down. And then when they blew the whistle, he jumped right back up. But they waited a few seconds before they blew the whistle. The play was going upfield. They bring it back just outside the 25-yard line. Everett will get the free kick from a little bit of an angle coming from the far side. Knocked away nicely by Classical. Everett trying to keep it in. Classical got a foot on it. He tried to knock it deep, and he knocked it out of play. 10 minutes and counting left in this first half. A good one for Everett. They put 2 on the board. Classical hasn't come close yet. Classical will make a couple of substitutions. Head coach Eric Moreno working on the sideline for the Rams. Everett knocks it away. Still with it. They get it to the near side, and the pass is picked off. And just getting a foot on it, kicking it, knocking it out. I think that was Robles knocking it out. Actually, it was Waterman knocking it out. And Classical kicks it upfield and knocks it out. broke it up nicely. That was Rosales with the defense. Everybody banging and pushing. Everett wound up getting knocked into the Tech bench area, and they finally blow the whistle, and they give Classical a free kick. It was going both ways. Could have gone either way. Everett wound up on the ground in the middle of the Classical bench. Everett knocks it high and deep back the other way. Classical got a foot on it. Everett was a step away from breaking in on Alvarez. And Classical knocks it out. Classical knocks it out again. Everything going on right in front of the Classical bench. Everett keeping it in. Classical takes it away. And Everett knocks it back upfield. I think that's Malara knocking it deep. Everett lets it go out of play. Right in front of Mauricio. Classical gets there first and keeps it in control. Knocked away by Everett. Everett's defense not letting Classical get anywhere near their goaltender. And they're going to call it another bit of a late whistle, but the ball bounced up and hit Renderos on the hand or the arm. And Classical will get another free kick. They've got a few of these, but they can't make anything happen. Every time they kick it upfield, Everett heads it away. That time it got punched, and Alonso had to make the save. Not a hard shot, not a hard save, but they got it right in the middle of the net. You got a good look at it from a distance and made the save. As we're winding down this first half, Everett has put 2 on the board, and that last shot, that was a bit of a challenge, was the only thing that St. Mary's, the Classical, all these games run together, that Classical has put on the net. Skips past. Classical has to knock it away. And was going to go out. Good hustle. Classical saved it. And Classical knocked it into the bench area. Out off Classical again. Popped off the head of Classical, I believe. Everett's going to get a corner kick coming from the far side. Classical hasn't had one of these yet. Out in front, Everett got a head on it, but tipped it wide right. Alvarez will get to kick it away. And way back upfield, there's an Everett player down. Nowhere near the play. The play was out in front of the net. The ball got knocked out. And now there's an Everett player down. It's a very cold night running up and down on that turf. It could very well be a cramp. We hope that's all it is. They're working, stretching the leg out. We hope the young man will be okay. You don't want to see anybody get hurt, home or away. He's up. Yeah, he seems to be okay, walking to the sideline. But that was strange. I'm waiting for Alvarez to kick the ball, and I wondered why they stopped. I looked back upfield, and I noticed the player down 8 miles away from the play. Play had been over for a while. Takes a bounce by everybody. Everett actually kicked it upfield. And Glasgow's offside. We're down to the final 2 minutes. That'll be kept. Scoreboard clock sets off. Time will be kept by the official. And I never know who invented this. These two. Why? It's not even the same. It's the final 2 minutes in the first half and the final 5 minutes of the second half. I don't know who invented that. I don't know why they couldn't keep the clock running. Clock lets it go out. Alvarez will get to kick it away. Everett knocks it back. Everett trying to squeeze through. And they knock it home. They had two defenders. And he went up, squeezed through the two defenders, and knocked it back. Alvarez was coming out to get the ball. The two defenders, he squeezed right through the two of them. That's a tough goal for Glasgow to give up in the closing moments of this first half. That's a very tough goal for Glasgow to give up. Enrique Ponto. I hope I'm reading these names right. It was the Everett coach left his rosters on the bus, and the bus left. They're going to come back later, I guess, hopefully. So he had to write out a roster. So I hope I'm reading it correctly. The whistle blows. That's a very tough. Under a minute left, Glasgow gives up a third goal. And Everett, in this GBL matchup, trying to stay undefeated. They haven't lost yet. They've got 2 wins and 3 ties. Glasgow trying to stay above 500. They're 2-1-3, but they got a long road to hoe in the second half. Everett puts 3, including that backbreaker with under a minute left. It's 3-0 Everett over Glasgow at halftime. Welcome back to Muni Field. We're just about set to start the second half. A big first half for Everett and a backbreaker for Classical. They gave up 2 late goals, but one was very late. Within the last minute of the half, a tough goal to give up. The second goal they gave up, the goalie, instead of clearing and kicking upfield, tried to give it to one of his people out in front, and he put it right on the foot of Everett. And Prissy said thank you very much and knocked it home. So they've given away 2 of the goals. And they put themselves in a deep hole, trailing 3-0. And Classical had, in a maze of players, got a foot on it and just got a little bit of a punch that the goalie, Alonso, had to make a save on. And that was it. They never really came closer than that. Guzman keeps it in. And Guzman got knocked down. Classical had a lot of free kicks. Guzman's going to take this one. Kicks it to the middle. And he didn't get much on it. Alonso come out and grabbed it and almost gave it up. It bounced by him, but he just got it. He tipped it to himself, got it, and kicked it upfield. They got it to Robles in the middle of the field for the shot, but again, just a high pop-up that took a big hop. Easy save for Alonso. Classical picks it up, trying to walk around, still with it, takes the shot, and that's a positive shot. Alonso had to make a great save. Trying to pick up, it's almost impossible to pick up the numbers from that far away, but I think it was Medina. Took it away from the defender, got a good hard kick, and Alonso had to make a big save. That would have been a big goal and maybe giving Classical some momentum. So it was either Medina or Corral. Almost impossible to pick up the numbers. I don't know. They had the goalie come out and take the kick. Blocked. Classical got a foot on it. Classical player went down. And he is down and not getting up. Tried to get a foot on the ball and he just went flat down on the turf. Trainer and coach out to check on him. I hope it's going to be okay. Again, stretching the leg out. He's getting up. And he's gingerly walking to the side. I think he's going to be okay. There was no call on the play. It wasn't a takedown, knockdown. Now they're just going to drop the ball and let Classical kick it away. Chacon looking for it. Broken up. Gets it back. Tries to center it. Everett heads it away. And they knock it deep. And Klausel knocked it out. And it's going to be a corner kick, I think. Chacon battling for it. Just couldn't get around. Anthony Enriquez wouldn't let Chacon get a foot on it. He knocked it out. Klausel, I think, going to get their first corner kick. It'll come from the near side. Out in front, a line shot. And Alonso went out and with two hands caught it. And right in his lap, looking to get a piece of it, was Jose Cepeda Medina. And it was Medina that got that shot on net. And he was right there that time. If he could get any kind of a piece of it, he would have tipped it by, but the line shot. Alejandro just grabbed it with two hands and held on. And Glasgow came up short. Glasgow coming back, they knock it deep. Everett knocks it out. Everett got a head on it. They got another head on it. And they knock it away. And it will go out. They cleared the way from out in front, got it out of harm's way. Deflected by Glasgow, picked off by Everett. And he knocked it deep. And I don't know if that's a call. They're going to get De Leon. He didn't touch the young man that went down. I think it was Arredondo who went right by him, but as he went by, he lost his balance and went down, and they called De Leon for contact. I don't think he actually made contact. Out in front, Alvarez got run over. He came out to get it. He misfired. Everett was there looking for the loose ball, and they ran over Alvarez, and they call it, and he gets the kick and gets to kick it away. And here's another takedown. And Klasko will get another free kick. They knock it deep to the net. Everett got a head on it and knocked it away. And all those long-range kicks, that's what's been happening. Everett is just sitting out in front, the defense getting a head on it and knocking it away. And just didn't save it. Fontes, just as he was kicking it, was out of play. Nice takeaway. Getting back to the middle. This shot's going to go wide left. That was Corral. Didn't get a lot on it. Stopped left, pulled it right, and just as he was lining up, it just kind of nudged it and pulled it wide left. Kick to midfield, headed further by Everett. Haskell pops it straight up. Everett could have headed it, but knocked it the wrong way. Medina looking for it. Bodies go down. I think they're going to call it on Medina. Running over Garcia. And the goaltender kicks it deep. Bounces. Everett trying to get possession. He dropped it back. Trying to control it. They get around the defense. They take the shot. Alvarez will make the save. Good effort. The long kick by the goalie gave Everett an opportunity. They pulled it around the defense, and they were looking to get the shot. It was either Hector or Ramos that pulled it around the defense and got the shot. Actually, it was Ramos. He did a nice job getting it around the defense and getting the shot on net. Didn't get a lot on it, but forced Alvarez to make the save. Everett will get the throw in. Fontes will throw it in. And gets knocked out by Galvez. Haskell heads it away and heads it out. Loose. Everett trying to keep it alive. Popping it up. Haskell heads it away. I think they called Everett offside. Alvarez will get to kick it away. Chacon has it taken away. Right through the wickets. Alvarez will get it. That was Ramos upfield. He tried to get a foot on it and went right between his legs and rolled to Alvarez for the save. Galvez again trying to make a play. Robles knocked it upfield. Everett pops it up and out to the far side. Another busy night here at Manning Field and also at Fraser Field. Fisher College over there with practice tryouts for the baseball. And I know that earlier in the day there were soccer and football teams that practiced there. So lights are shining at Fraser and Manning all night long. Pop straight up in the air, and here's Everett heading it away again. They kick it back, and it bounces right into the belt buckle of Alonjor. And he boots it deep. Galvez with it. And he tried to push it ahead. Chacon wasn't going. Chacon was stationary. And he thought Chacon was going upfield. He pushed it upfield and went out of play. Chacon winds up with it from long range. Wide left. Everett knocks it ahead. Got hustled by Daniel Pablo De Leon. Everett looked like they might have a breakaway. He got in and knocked it away. Knocked out off Classical. And we got contact again. As I mentioned before, the Fishers are not letting anything go. They're calling it very close. 15 minutes into the second half, 3-0 Everett. 3 goals that Glasgow would like to have back. Being very gracious guests. They get it to the net. Took a big hop right into the lap of Alvarez and he boots it away. Good kick from the sideline. Alvarez had to make the save. Popped straight up. Headed away by Everett. Chacon coming down the far side. Trying to get around. Looking to walk in. Trying to get back again. Everett comes over and makes the defensive play. I think it was Fuentes. Just as Chacon did a nice job getting down the near side, just as he got around the last defender looking to get the kick, Fuentes came from the other side. Tipped, it went off Everett. It got deflected out in front. Galvez took the shot, and it bounced off. Alonso was going to his left to get it, and it hit an Everett player out in front. Galvez will get credit for the goal. So both teams have been very generous. Classical just a little bit more. As Everett knocks it deep, and they get there to try and keep it in. Classical had to knock it out. Everett will get a corner kick. So Galvez might have gone in the far corner, might have gone wide, but then it hit the player out in front and deflected in. So Glasgow gets back within 3-1. Everett again. They got guys that can get up in the air. I hope they play basketball. They went high in the air, got their head on it, and knocked it wide right. He's running to the middle. Corral tried to knock it deep. It got blocked. Corral fighting hard, got it back. Everett knocks it deep the other way. Down the far side. Everett took the kick. It was going to go way wide and out of play. Alvarez came out of the net, caught it, booted it upfield. And once again, all those long kicks, Everett getting their head on it. Having a couple of nice passes, gets it down deep. Looking to center it. It got blocked. Goes out. Everett will get another corner kick. Again, coming from the far side. Glasgow got a piece of it. Knocked it out. They'll do it again from the far side. Put it right at the post. And Glasgow gets a head on it and knocks it out. And that was Guzman, I think, with the header, knocking out of harm's way. Glasgow's downfield kick is deflected out. Glasgow will get the throw in. And we've just about reached the halfway mark. 20 seconds shy in the second half. Glasgow's got a goal to get on the scoreboard, but they still got some work to do. Everett leads Glasgow 3-1 with a half left. A half of the half left. As they come from the sidelines, breaking the timeout. Halfway through this second half, Glasgow needs some help. Chacon takes the shot. It goes wide left. He's worked hard. He's got a couple of shots, but hasn't got anything to pay off yet. It hasn't really put pressure on Alonjua. The one goal he ever has given up was a deflection off a defender out in front. Glasgow bangs it off Everett into the Everett bench. Glasgow would love to get a goal here and make the last 10 minutes interesting. Glasgow trying to get loose. Everett again content to kick it away. Kick back upfield by Rosali. Chacon almost took that away. Guzman got spun around. Chacon with it. Galvez, last time he was here, he kicked it off a defender. Glasgow can't get a foot on it. Everett kicks it away. Glasgow trying to keep it in. Everett will knock it out. And now they knock it upfield. Glasgow with a lot of pressure. Didn't really get a shot on. Now Everett's offside. Young man didn't think so, but the official did. Glasgow knocks it away. Guzman winds up with it. kicks it deep. Chacon, and they call him offside. Nice pass by Guzman. Chacon breaking nicely, but he was just got behind the defense and was offside looking to go get the ball. Rivera will take the kick. Gets around. Trying to knock it deep. Nice defense by Klasko. And that was De Leon again, Pablo De Leon. They knock it deep. Klasko looking for a break. Pushing it ahead. Can they get there? Everett got there first. And they clear it away. And they clear it away again. Another late whistle, a takedown. They moved the ball upfield, just like they were going to kick it upfield. They blew the whistle for the contact. So obviously there was contact. It was just a little late with their whistle. They get it up. Galvez was looking for a deflection in his lap behind everybody. And it goes out. And it goes out. And that's strange because it's the official way down the far side. The official on the near side that probably got a good look at the play, didn't make the call. It was the official way over on the far side making that call. Alonso will kick it away. Galvez blocked. They knock it deep, and they knock it too deep. Medina was all by himself breaking, but they knocked it too far. Both teams will make a substitution. "15 minutes and counting left in this one. Klasko's got to get a giddy up in their step. Temdia, who just came in, got a foot on it, tipped it ahead. They're going to deflect it and let it roll in to Alonso, and he boots it away. Everybody trying to get a piece of it. Everett finally takes it back to the Klasko end. Klasko takes it away. Tip to the middle. Knocked out by De Leon. Doing a battle with Hector. Rivero throws it in. Down deep, the deepest part of the end zone. Everett finally knocked that out, and we'll get a substitution, a couple of them for Klasko. They blew the whistle for some reason. The official on the far side, they were playing, the ball went out, they were playing it. Looked like Everett was going to line up and kick it, look for a shot on net. The official on the far side blew. I don't know if somebody had to get off the field with those substitutions. But they brought it back and threw it in all over again. With a rush, they give it to Chacon. Knocked down as he squeezes through a couple of defenders. Try to get it to Corral. Everett, that defensive Everett has been very good. Except for the one defender who tipped in Galvez's shot for a goal. Galvez trying to get around. They knocked it out. De Leon will throw it in. Robles pops it to the middle. Everett heads it away. Glasgow down the far side. Blocked. They get it back. From long range, the shot got blocked. And Everett kicks it upfield. Stolen away nicely by De Leon. He's playing very well. Corral with it. Robles. It skips past Corral with the shot. It goes wide right and out of play. Glasgow putting a lot of pressure on, but they haven't got a real good shot on net yet. Broken up. Galvez got a piece. Robles got a head on it. Galvez winds up with it. Everett picks it off. Glasgow gets it back. Trying to knock it deep to Galvez. Oh, well, Alonso way out of the net, off to the far side. Cut there. The defender kept Galvez away, and Alonso kicked it out. 10 minutes and counting left in this one. Glasgow was looking for a corner kick, but they call it off Glasgow. Alonso will kick it away. Pushing it ahead. That was Temdia trying to squeeze through and get a foot on it. And with just over 9 minutes left in this one, 3-1 Everett leading, we'll get another timeout. Glasgow in a hurry. They need two. Everett knocking it away. There's Galvez. I'm not sure what that was all about. They blew the whistle for some reason. Galvez trying to get it going in a hurry because Glasgow, the clock is the enemy now for Glasgow. But he kicked it upfield and they blew the whistle. They're going to have to do it again. Glasgow's trying to go very quickly. As I mentioned, the clock is the enemy now. Temdia knocked it down, couldn't get control. shot got blocked. That was Galvez again. He's played very well. He was just lining up a shot he thought he had. Defense blocked it. They knock it deep. Glasgow's trying to get there. And they just helped Medina off so Alonso could come out and get it. And he'll kick it away. Everett takes it away. Everett got it where they want it. The Glasgow end leading 3-1. Trying to center it. Blocked by the defense nicely. Bodies go down. They took Glasgow down. And we're glad to see the player getting up. I think it was Guzman. It wasn't. It was Rosales. Glasgow got a foot on it, but they gave it right back to Everett. Everett down the far side, keeping it in. It goes out. And Everett's going to get another corner kick. They've had a few of these. Glasgow hasn't had that many. Running down this second half with Everett with a 2-goal lead. They got their head on it. Everett's got getting a lot of heads on the high kicks and long kicks. They did it again there. Everett knocks it up and knocks it out. And he knocked it too far, looking for Galvez. This is where Everett wants it, in the Glasgow end. Hop to the middle. Dia took it away. Chacon knocked it by. He's got a break. Looking to walk in. He got knocked down from behind. Was he in the zone? Is it going to be a corner kick? We're in the last 5 minutes of the game. Chacon is down in front of the net. I think Galvez is going to take the corner kick, the penalty kick, excuse me. Glasgow could get back within 3-2. The scoreboard clock is now off. It shows 5 minutes, but the clock will be kept by the officials. Chacon is up. Galvez looking for his second goal in the second half. Glasgow wishes they played this way in the first half. They gave up 3 in the first half. The penalty kick could get them within 3-2 and still have some time left. He knocks it home. All of a sudden, it's 3-2. Glasgow has a pulse. Time winding down. Crowd has stayed. always cracks me up. Everett has a sub waiting to come in. The play is dead, but they can't, for some reason, the sub can't come in. It got blocked off Medina, and Alonso will let it go out. They try to kick it upfield. They banged it off Medina. It went deep. He'll kick it away. And he kicks it deep past midfield. Glasgow heads it back. And it goes out off Glasgow. Time winding down. Everett trying to hold on. Glasgow trying to make a huge comeback. They knock it deep. Chacon can't get there before Alonso kicks it away. Nice try. They kicked it out in front. Chacon had an opportunity, but Alonso got there first. And now Everett walking in. Great save by Alvarez. Came out, cut down the angle, and made the save. Great play. Santos Alvarez keeps Glasgow's pulse alive. But they got to hurry. Blocked. Everett with it. Glasgow takes it away. Everett knocks it upfield. Alvarez will go get it. And very quickly he's going to kick it upfield. Kicks it high and deep. Takes a huge bounce. Everett, again, heads it away. And they'll let it go out. Time winding down here. Glasgow's got to hurry up. There's nobody to throw the ball in. They're wasting a lot of time. They don't have a lot of time. I thought he headed up. There was contact. Glasgow's going to get a free kick. Just outside the 25-yard line from the far side. Out in front, Everett got a head on it. Knocked it away. Again, Glasgow's got to giddy up in their step. They're taking a lot of time. They got a corner kick, but they're letting time run down. Everett knocked it out. Rosales quickly throws it in. Out in front, Temdia got a piece. Everett will clear it away. Glasgow keeping it in. Chacon had it knocked out. And very quickly they throw it in. Temdia looking for it. Couldn't get around. Enriquez just reached around Temdia and knocked it away. And Glasgow's taking a lot of time to get this corner kick. Not a lot of time left. They're letting the clock run down. They've wasted a lot of time in the last 5 minutes. Cleared away by Everett. And cleared further away by Everett. Glasgow knocks it back. And we got a Glasgow player going down. And they blow the whistle. And they blow the whistle for the end of the game as the Glasgow player goes down. Glasgow wasted a lot of time. First goal for Everett kick coming from the far side. Went right by everybody. Sitting on the doorstep was Renderos. Alvarez got blocked by a defender. Renderos tipped it home. Second goal was a gift as well. It came to the net. Alvarez didn't catch it. He just was kicking it out. And he kicked it right onto the foot of Prissy. And he bagged it home to make it 2-0. And they added a third by Ponto to make it 3-0 at halftime. Glasgow came out, played a much better second half. Calvers was outstanding. He got a shot from down close. Might have gone in the far corner, might have gone wide. It went off a defender into the net to make it 3-1. And then Chacon, with a great rush, got taken down in the zone. Galvarez got a penalty kick, knocked it home. And then Glasgow almost virtually let the last 5 minutes run out. They had a couple of opportunities, but they wasted a lot of time and didn't get any shots on net. Everett was able to hold on. Everett will win it by a score of 3-2. Everett will go to 3-0-3. Glasgow will drop to 2-2-3. So Everett gets 3 in the first half, and they make it stand up as they squeak out after Glasgow gets 2 in the second half. And Everett wins it by a score of 3-2 over the Rams. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.